I did this all on my own grind, and they won't stop hitting my phone line. These hoes, they call it the wrong time. Money is coming, it's on time. Tired of taking the loss. I turned myself to a boss. Gave up like I was a regular. I came out dripping with sauce.
Welcome back to the Frankly Speaking Bull Sports Podcast. It's your boy Frank B.
SH in the building. What's happening, y'all?
Hey, we back in the building, man. Episode
up,
8.
Y'all? Episode 8 is great.
Hey, let's go, man. We got an NFL draft special coming soon for you guys, man.
Here it comes, baby. It's
right
on
now,
the way.
hey, we got some good playoff updates, though, man. This playoffs is exciting. It's a little frustrating, too, if you know where I'm coming from. Start us off, Saul, man. Let's see what we got, SH.
You know what we are, man. Down 3-1. Shout out to Milwaukee, man. They're just a championship caliber team, and we are not. And we're being exposed, and I'm disgusted at the same time. I was excited about winning game 2.
For sure, man. We played good, man. I mean, but you know, you definitely got to give a shout out to Milwaukee. They look like they're trying to win a championship again, even without Chris Middleton. They got 5 players that shoot 40% from the three. You think the size is the best part about their team, but they play team defense, man. They don't make mistakes.
No, they don't. And you know what? Giannis is unstoppable. But you know what? We can give up Giannis 30-something, but when you got Grayson Allen putting up 27 and 23 in the last 2 games.
But the man's not missing either, though, man. I mean, a couple of them may have been open, but you got to give credit where credit is due, man. I know he had that foul on Caruso. I'm not giving him any shout-outs, any love, but I respect basketball, man. You shooting that good from the 3, that's not easy, man.
No, and like you said, they're hitting big shots when it's needed. We are not there yet. Our guys are still hesitant. I think the last 2 games, we were excited from game 2. We were hitting shots. But 3 and 4, we're passing up a lot of shots. We weren't hitting shots, just like game 1.
For sure, man. You can see when it gets tough, the Bulls, you know. We young, inexperienced, man. I feel like Zach's still trying to find his way in the playoffs, you know. Yeah. I feel like he's still building on his game. I will shout out Pat Will, too, though, man.
Pat's been balling.
He played a little bit better. He had that terrible game 3, but for him to come back 20 and 10, I mean, that's 2 double-doubles in the playoffs. He is guarding Giannis, so. I mean,
he look like a little boy against Giannis, but he's trying, though.
He's trying,
though,
man.
Will.
He's definitely trying, man. I give him credit.
He definitely is, man. You know what? You got to just say it like this. Demar's had a great game, too. Put up 41, took us to get that W. But the last 2 games, man, your boy Drew has been locking him down.
Definitely shout out to Drew,
locking him down, man. I mean, what did he have? Game 3, DeMar only had, 11 points? Game 4, he had 23, but struggled. But Zach, like you said, Zach showed up today, 24 and 13 assists. That's pretty damn big, man. So, Vooch,
I mean, it's the first average game he had all series, but it's tough, man. I feel like these guys are really getting frustrated, man. You seen Demar and Zach, they walked off the court earlier today, too. It's just a tough game, man. I mean, when you're looking at the Bucks on the other side, I hate giving the Bucks love, man, but it's the playoffs time, and you showing you prove who you are when they can pass to anybody, man. It don't matter who Giannis is kicking the ball out to, Drew.
Bobby's out there killing us.
Man. They got a full team, man. I will say
they don't miss, but like you said, they don't miss. But that's the difference between championship teams and teams that are trying to build for a championship. Championship teams hit those shots, and teams that are not ready yet, we're gonna miss those shots, and we're being exposed. I hope we can win one more. I mean, it'd be nice to win one more, but if we get knocked out, I mean, it is what it is. We had a great year, no matter what. I would hope to win one more, but it's kind of tough to win one in Milwaukee, Frank.
It's hard to keep making shots like that. I mean, I feel like we still can play better, too. I mean, hopefully they don't give up. I mean, the experience is still there, man. We got to prove that we're not just going to be a team that's going to get ran over, man. So we won 1 game, but you don't really get respect until you win 2. So let's bring it back to Chicago, man. Let's bring some more money to the city, some more excitement, man. Let's,
Or we can just stay in Milwaukee because it's like we only can beat them in Milwaukee. They kick our ass here. They blew us out back-to-back games. It ain't even been close, dog. Hey, I ain't going to say nothing, but Frank might be the jinx, guys. Every the last 4 games he's been to, we're getting blown out. So man, at least they got that hat, though. At least they gave out that hat. That's a pretty cool hat
they was ready for game 3, man. I mean, they gave out
how was it? Was it rocking?
Man. It was rocking, man. It was loud, man. Benny the Bull was out there acting a fool, man. Okay. The intro was, legendary as usual.
Yeah.
But it's hard to watch Giannis play basketball, though, man. That man, he just runs through people, man. So, I mean, he's good, man. He's definitely improved his game a lot. I would definitely give him shout-outs for working on his game.
Of course.
He's shooting threes now, even though he's not making any of them. He's shooting about 22%. But, I mean, man, he keep the pressure on you. But I just feel like the refs are just terrible sometimes, man. Some of these calls that they make, I mean, you see he get like 3 charges before they call 1.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what goes with being MVP, and that's what goes with being that Finals MVP. He's going to get those calls We know what it is. We just can't let these teams get ahead of us. Once Milwaukee smacks us in the mouth, like you said the other day, we are not good at responding, man. We got to get ahead. We got to smack them in the mouth. I'm hoping we win one, but truthfully, I think it might be over, man. I think they might finish in Milwaukee. They're going to quit playing with us. They've been playing like lockdown defense. That shit's been impressive. I'm not going to lie to you. That's been very impressive.
They don't make mistakes, man. They play good defense, rotations. They don't take bad shots, man. But, it's, a lot comes with, too, that they've had that team for some years, man. The chemistry, you could tell they've been used to playing together.
And they're champions.
They're champions, man. The Bulls, like Shaq said, man, we almost there maybe next year, man.
Yeah. Hey,
what do you think we need, though, man? What do you think the Bulls really need to improve?
I think we need some bench help. I think we need a healthy roster. I wouldn't mean our tears go out there and making a move for another big man. If Vucic's got to go, we go younger like an Ayton or a Jokic. That would be nice, but I'm dreaming.
It's only a couple people that we can upgrade over Vucic.
Shooters.
Let's be realistic about that.
And we need shooters.
3-and-D players. That's what I think. We definitely need another big man. I don't know if Tristan comes back. Maybe he comes back and plays that Udonis Haslem role. So
right. I don't really see him. We need. When we're talking about Larry Nance Jr., I wouldn't mind picking him up.
We need some athletic wing players, man. We don't really have no small forward or power forward on the roster. I mean, Pat Will just came back. Right. Shout out to him. He has a lot of improvement to do too, man. I'm actually looking forward to seeing him play next year. Health is the biggest thing I think we need. Lonzo comes back. I mean, point guard. We really need a point guard, man. So
maybe Grayson Allen.
Don't bring him up.
Wow. I remember we were playing like Larry Bird these last couple of games. He cannot miss, dog.
Man, he can't miss.
But that's like you said. That's what happens when you got Giannis just bulldozing to the hole. We're trying to collapse it. You got to give Giannis credit. He's got a great IQ, like I said before. He's seeing this happen, and he's just letting these dropping dimes to these boys, and they're wide open, man. These are professional shooters. Anything they're wide open, it's called a layup for them. So that's how you're going to
They put the pressure on us, though, man. But you got to realize that Milwaukee was a championship contender coming into the year. They are the reigning champs. So let's put some respect on their name, man. If we remember before the season, the Bulls weren't even projected to be top 3 or 4 seed. They were projected to be 6 or 7. A lot of people saying they were, projected to make the play-in. DeMar DeRozan, the worst off-season signing of the year. Just putting it out there, man. We had a good season, man. We fell down to 6, still made the playoffs. We got a lot to build upon. We showed the NBA that, we want to be contenders, and people can, hopefully we can get some of those vet deals, man. Hopefully we can get some of those free agent signings, people to come play for us, man.
Yeah, congratulations.
And we got a first-round draft pick, man. It's just something to build on, man.
Yeah, I know we're excited. Yeah, but we got to have a better performance, though. If I get one more blown out like this, dude, 3 straight games to get blown out, you might as well not even come to the party. If you're going to get lit up like this, stay your ass at home.
That's why I want them to win one more game, man. Don't give up, man. I want them to prove that they can be, a good team, man. So we'll see, man. But like I said, man, we still got a lot to build off on. A lot of people on our team first playoff experience, man, and we see it's real. It's not easy.
Hey, we're gonna do what Milwaukee's probably thinking. On to the next one, Frank. On to the next
one, man. Hey, man, that's a lot of heat in these playoffs, though. Literally, though, a lot of heat coming down, man. Some people can't win no games.
Oh, man. I didn't want to talk about it. 3-0, though?
Celtics.
I didn't see this one coming.
Hey, man. I did.
Everybody looked at me crazy. Coming. I didn't see not.
Everybody looked at me crazy.
Frank didn't think about it. He said 6. He didn't say sweep. The man didn't not say sweep. But
I did. I saw it. Come on, man. Nobody saw a sweep coming.
Frank's just sad because Frank's one of the biggest Nets haters of all time, especially.
I'm not a Nets hater. I mean, we proved. First of all, we have proved here that their team is not that good, man. Once you can just like with Demar and Zach, man. Once you slow down your main players, who else is going to show up, man?
Don't compare Demar and Zach and KD and Kyrie.
I'm not comparing Demar and Zach and KD and Kyrie. When you can slow down the team's top 2 main scoring options, what's going to happen? In Milwaukee, they got 5 40% three-point shooters. Who do the Nets have? Nobody.
And Kyrie.
Nobody.
Ben Simmons.
That man does not play basketball. Everybody, when he got traded to the Nets, oh, man, the Nets are going to do this because Ben Simmons is going to come. He go, defense, rebound. That's what they need. Guess what they need? Somebody that plays basketball.
And not available is Ben Simmons.
Oh, my back. That loss in Game 3 really put a lot of stress on my back. I can't come back for Game 4 like I told y'all. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Weak. Weak.
I still predict KD to come back and win this series. I'm never going to bet against my boy. But damn, KD, shit. You're making it hard out here for a player. Win one at least, cuz.
Just make some small bets if you're going to bet for them to win. Right?
Don't put a lot on it. Small victory. Hey, but shout out to Boston. As much as I want to say whatever KD's playing like shit, Boston's playing great. Tatum and Brown, man, they're out here playing like we the next, baby. We are here and we are next. We are not scared of nobody on your team. And like you said, Boston's been playing great since the All-Star break. It hasn't stopped. Man. They play great defense. They pass the ball around and take good shots too, man.
It's chemistry, man. I mean, if you think about it, that team has been together for some years now. Kyrie Irving is the one to slow down their development. So they got something against that boy. You know, they was going to come out strong for him, man. I mean, you know, if we really think about it, that, you know, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they still young, but they've been playing together about 4 or 5 years now. And another thing that really has been pissing me off, though, man, it's a lot of LeBron fans out there hating. Yeah, I can't talk about nobody that's in the playoffs right now. I don't care what they do. I don't care if somebody come out and go 0 for 29, 0 for 17 from the three. Guess what? They play better than LeBron did in the playoffs.
Yeah, y'all should be talking about the draft. Y'all should be, or go get some more free agent Hall of Famers that ain't going to help y'all.
Like, LeBron beat this team. That was 5 years ago. That wasn't the same team, man. Come on now. Put some respect on their name, man. Jason Tatum averaged 30 points per game this year. Put some respect on that man's name.
Balling. He's been giving KD the work, and he's been locking KD
right,
down,
and he playing defense. Come on, man. That boy is looking for real. Like, come on, bro.
Legit. They are definitely legit. They surprised me. I'm not going to lie. So let's hope let's show up and make this a series. If not, it might be over on Monday.
It's going to be over.
All right, man. Next series. It's a team you picked for the finals, man. They ain't looking too good. Grizzlies against Wolves?
I would say it's looking how it's supposed to look, man. You got to give Minnesota credit too, man.
You said it's going to be a sweep.
I kind of may have said that. I'll give you
It's not no sweep, man. You know what? The Wolves just match up very well with this team.
I'm surprised, man. I would definitely give them credit too. You know, I expected the Celtics to beat the Nets, but I didn't expect a blowout. They surprised me with that. Minnesota's surprising the world to proving that they a real team too, man. They young, but they hungry, man. They play good. Patrick Beverley. You got to give him a shout out just for more than defense, man. We got to actually say that he's.
Hey, he got Ja frustrated, bro. 4 for 13 in Game 4. I mean, he put up 15 assists, but you've noticed in this series, if Ja's not putting up 30 plus, they're not winning. And the Wolves right now, man, they got Ant went for 24 and Cat went for 33 and 14. That's pretty solid. All 5 of their starters went double figures too. And like you said, Pat Bev was 17. And making it hard for John Morant to get comfortable. He is, man. So you gotta give that. That's a very good matchup, like you said. That should be going. I'm still with you.
I say 6.
I say 6 or 7. I say the Grizzlies figure this out. But you know what? It was a lot harder than they thought they was going to get against the Wolves. So shout out to the Wolves. They're battling this team, and they ain't over yet. You never know.
For sure, man. They making it a series, man. I love good basketball, so I love to watch it, man. I think Ja figures it out at the end of the day. We still got to remember this is his 3rd year in the NBA. So let's be real, man. He has a lot to learn, and he's learning it in front of all of us, man. He got Patrick Beverley, who's been in the playoffs for a while, putting pressure on him. That team is balling, though, man. They got some young ballers over there, man. They got Desmond Bane.
I'm about to say, even in the loss, Bane had 32, Brooks had 24. So I mean. They're playing pretty good basketball, even with John not showing up. That's why that game was closer than it was supposed to be.
For sure, man. And shout out to Ant. He went out limping. I thought he was hurt, man, but he came back and, you know, he still put up a dub piece on him. So
hey, good series right there, too. Every game's been very fucking good. I like how Anstad and Catstad and Jaws Pops, they sit together. That's pretty awesome,
don't they be sitting together now?
That's awesome.
That is pretty cool, man. I will give them that, man. It's like, you know, they going at each other next, but, you know, it's all fun in the game of basketball, man. They know it's 2 good teams going against each other, man. Yeah. 2 young teams, too, so.
Hey, let's talk about another 2-2 series. Jazz against Mavs. Luka's back.
Hey, man, Luka came back. I was surprised he came back.
Hey, you know what? I think after they saw that they had a shot, they're like, hey, let's bring him back. Let's see what happens. And, hey, series tied 2-2. They won Game 3. They lost Game 4 today. That was a very good game. You got to give Spider and that crew over there some credit today. Gobert had a game winner, and he had 17. He had 12, 13 rebounds, a couple blocks. So the guy's been playing pretty good. I don't like his game, but I wouldn't mind him as a Bull. But anyways, you got to give the Jazz credit right there. They tied it up today, man.
I still think the Jazz are going to get blown up. You definitely got to give them a little credit. They're trying to make it a series. Luka's first game back, I mean, you could say he balled out, but they lost.
30 and 10. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Lost.
They did 1 point.
But they lost.
Jordan Clarkson, 25 points off the bench, bro.
I like Jordan Clarkson, though, man.
Nice.
And we can get him. We need somebody off the bench like that that's not scared to come out there and play.
That man is a buck.
For sure, man. For sure.
That man just get buckets. That's a very good series. I still think I still got like Dallas, man. I think Luka's gonna win 5 and 6. It might be over in 6.
For sure, man. Mavs are gonna figure it out. They won without Luka. Of course, that first game back off injury.
Yeah.
It's always a little rough. So
okay,
I'm lost. I could talk stuff about them losing, but they come back to win that series for sure, man. Jazz ain't got it.
You're right. Hey, let's talk about a series that should be over already. It's gonna be Sixers against Raptors. Raptors put one out the other night. This should be over next game. This should be over in Philly.
Over with, man. I give them credit for coming back, man. Even the TNT crew was talking about Scotty Barnes, trying to show up, but they just don't got what it takes, man. It sucks that Joel Embiid got hurt. If he didn't get hurt, this would have been a sweep. So let's be real. You can give Raptors a little bit of credit, but it would have been a sweep if he was feeling all right.
Yeah, they say he's supposed to have surgery on that too, but he's gonna wait till the end of the season. So he's keeping the G like an MVP trying to win a chip. So like I said, they're gonna end that in Philly. I'm not worried about that series. I think that should have been over in 4, but hey, you never know what happens, but I feel very confident Philly should end that on next game.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it at all. I'm more worried about, it sucks that Joel Embiid made it through the year. He's probably going to get MVP, but he's still getting an injury in the playoffs that he got to fight through, man. It's not going to, it's going to be hard to make it to the top level while you hurt. So let's see what happens, man.
See what happens. On to the next one.
Hey, man, Warriors in Denver, man. You got to give Denver just a little smidge of credit. I give Joker credit. He is trying, man. Trying. Look, back-to-back amazing games.
Yeah.
37 back-to-back, I think, man. He's balling, man. But
what, Frank? Is it over?
They playing with these boys, man. Come on, man.
Hey, man, the Warriors, man, they were down like 20. They tried to turn it up. It was already too late, but we all know what it is, man. Splash Brothers still had a pretty good performance. Steph had 33. Clay had 32. I mean, Wiggins had a dub. I mean, Jordan Poole only had like 11 points. Draymond did what Draymond did, but I think they were playing with these boys, like you said. You got to give Denver credit. They stepped up and said they had some, they had some backbone, man. They can at least win one and say, hey, we didn't get swept, because the Warriors are a very dangerous team, like we talked about a couple weeks ago.
Like I said, man, them boys ain't nothing to play with. I told you if Steph come back, it's going to be a sweep, man. They lost one. I don't know why Steph ain't starting yet, man. But like I said, I don't think they're really taking them that serious. They know they're going to win without him, so what else is to say about it, man? I'm looking forward to see what happens next with the Warriors, because the West going to start heating up, but the Nuggets just ain't got what it take right now, man. Maybe if they was healthy, but without them being healthy, man, it's over with. Shout out to Joker for trying, but...
Yeah, because Joker's had 37 and 8 and 6 assists. Morris had 24 and Gordon had 21, but they haven't been doing that all series at all.
And Bones has been playing good for the Nuggets, too, though.
So, I mean, you got to give them credit, but, man, the Warriors are the Warriors, man. They're going to put up 100 and something on your head, so it should be over with very soon, yes. So let's keep it pushing, man. It's about your boys, man. Talk about your boys. I ain't really got nothing to say about those dudes.
Hey, man, it's another day. Another day Saul can be mad at the Heat, man, because these boys are for real, man. I mean...
Hawks are terrible, too.
The Hawks got lucky last year in my eyes. I'll say they're trash, man. I mean, they just really can't... They're not really on that level of a playoff team, man. I mean, they're a young team, too. They got Trae Young, but they just don't really have what it takes to beat a team like the Heat. Not even close, man. Not even really to be competitive. Capella came back, played 20 minutes today. Didn't make too much of a difference at all.
Oladipo came back. He looked good with these dudes.
Exactly, man. That's my point, man. Miami looks stacked, man. I mean, they got Gabe Vincent balling out, came from the G League.
Yeah, because Lowry took the night off.
That's what I'm saying. Lowry got hurt. He showed up like we missed nothing, and we still going to blow him out by 20 plus. So
yeah, they're dangerous. Max Strus. Everybody, they got another group, like I was telling you earlier, shooters, man, who are not scared to take big shots, and that's the difference between the great teams and the regular teams, man. You
gotta have shooters, man. They got multiple people to shoot around that 40% from three, man.
And no fear either. They're not scared to shoot the damn ball.
It's not 40% on 2 attempts a game either. So.
Right. They're really putting up numbers. So I'll give a shout out to your boys, man. They're probably gonna end that one soon too. And
hey, can you give a shout out to Jimmy though, man? This man is not a scorer. Put up 36 points again, bro. That man is balling,
you
bro.
put up 20 and 10 against Atlanta's defense. They're terrible.
That might be true, but I mean,
terrible.
You got to give him a shout out though. When Lowry hurt, I mean, Bam not scoring like that, so
I'm gonna give him a shout out.
36, man. He's showing and improving it. He's gonna do it the whole playoffs.
Jimmy, Miami's beautiful. I know it's a beautiful weather out there. It's the only shout out you're getting from me. Do it when it matters.
Guess what? You're going to have plenty of opportunities to give him a shout out.
Do it when it matters.
It does matter right now. He's going to keep doing it. So we'll wait and see on that.
Whatever.
We ain't got to keep going at it.
They shouldn't have been in the playoffs. They suck.
All right, well, we were going to see Miami and the Nets play next series, but that ain't going to happen.
You're right. That might not happen. Hey, keep it pushing, though. Let's talk about – this is probably one of my favorite series of the playoffs so far.
The most shocking series, man. I will say that, man.
Pelicans, Suns, 2-2.
The Pelicans, CJ McCollum, I like CJ, man. I've always liked CJ, man. He was always dangerous over there in Portland. Him and Dame were always a good combo. They just didn't have a team to go with it, but
now CJ's with somebody who's over 6'1". Obviously, that didn't work out.
It's a better combo, man. They got way more size.
Then, man, playing like KD, 30-plus the last 3 games, bro. He has been going crazy. Suns have nobody to guard this dude. They really have nobody to guard. They've thrown everybody at this kid. He is telling the people, hey, I'm ready to show that I belong here and I'm an elite player. You got to give Ingram some fucking love, man. The kid has been really, really putting a team on his back. And that whole New Orleans team, it's exciting to watch them because, like I said before, they're a bunch of young kids having fun and they fear nobody. And they're on house money, man. They're dangerous, Frank. I like that.
Man.
This might be an upset, bro.
I don't know about it being an upset. I mean, the Suns are definitely going to figure it out still. I'm still not scared about it. It was a different series once Devin Booker got hurt. I will say that, man. Chris Paul had a good game, then a bad game. He got to figure it out too, man. So
looking old, CP3.
It's just a little frustrating too for him, man.
Looking regular, CP3. What did he do tonight, Frank?
He didn't really do too much of nothing.
4 points and 11 assists in Game 4.
Hey, man, I think he'll still figure it out, man. I mean, like I said, CJ is tough, though, man. I mean, if you start looking at that team, it's hard when you look at a team that's not supposed to be good. This happens rarely when teams make that midseason move that actually really helps them, man. They really needed somebody like that because Devontae Graham is not that bad of a player. He's a really good three-point shooter. But now you got C.J. McCollum. That, he got that rock in his hand. He making stuff happen. Like you said, the thin man, Brandon Ingram. He's with the rock in his hand, making something happen.
But you got to give their defense some credit too. You got to give
defense and the coach, man.
The coach credit.
Willie Green, you got to give him credit,
He got
man.
Hubert Jones playing. This kid out here jumping everywhere, blocking shots, locking down CP3, and then he brings out Jose Grand Theft
undrafted
Alvarado.
Jose Grand Theft Alvarado.
I like that nickname. I got that from Ernie Johnson from TNT. He dropped that little gem today. I like that name right there. They're wearing him out, man. CP3 can't do it no more. He's 38, 37. His legs can't do it. It's obviously showing. That's why the consistency is a problem right now because in the fourth quarter, he knew that pick and roll, but he also got Devin Booker over there. Ayton's balling. You got to give Ayton A. You got to give him credit. I think Lauren is just giving problems, man. They're running and gunning on this team. The Suns are just not making shots when they need them. And they're a little nervous over there in Phoenix, dog.
Like I said, man, it's a different team with CJ, man. Not really that much tape on it either. They're tough, man. Brandon Ingram playing like that, the rest of the rookies, defense, Valanciunas. You got to give them some credit, man. I definitely saw that. But the Suns, in the end, they figured this out, man. I mean, they're a team with experience. They should be able to pull through. Yes, New Orleans is playing good, but now you got to go back to Phoenix.
I'm picking New Orleans.
Another game.
Let's go Pelicans.
I like when you pick against me.
Let's go Pelicans.
So let's go, man.
Hey, you had an upset. I need an upset. Let's go.
They playing Lil Boosie. The whole crowd was going crazy. I'm like, man, this is definitely New Orleans.
And just imagine if they let Zion play, how dangerous this team would be.
That's the beef I got with New Orleans because where is Zion?
He over there and doing windmills between the legs and warm-up suits, dog. And you want people like, well, it's Zion's fault. No, New Orleans don't want to let him play. They've been told them take the year off. I don't know why. This would be a perfect time to throw him in there. You get 15, 20 minutes from him. He might be able to help you get into a farther in the playoffs. You never know, man. The kid's ready. Let him play.
Man. For sure, man. Hey, man, let's get to these games of the week, man. I mean, we got some hot games. Like I said, we got another episode coming soon, but we got a lot of good games coming up this week.
Yeah.
My big game that I want to talk about, man.
Frank? Who you got?
That Minnesota Timberwolves and that Memphis Grizzlies, man.
Game 5.
Game 5, going back to Memphis. I hope Minnesota shows up, man. I want to see a really good game, man. I think the Memphis is going to come out strong. They're going to hit them early, often. Desmond Bain, Dylan Brooks, they're going to ball out, man. Ja's going to show up. We'll see what happens, though, man. It's going to be a tough game.
That's going to be a good game right there, like you said, man. Every game it's been a battle. So game 5s are very critical in games like this. So usually the team who wins game 5 is usually going to be the team who wins the series. So this should be a very good game 5, Frank.
For sure, man. Those two game 5s are the best, man.
Hey, my pick is easy, man. It's It's Monday night. It's either KD show up and Kyrie show up, or they get sent packing to Cancun with LeBron.
Hey, so you think Kyrie and KD gonna go on vacation together?
Man, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. Well, Kyrie's not vaccinated, so he only can only go certain places.
Yeah, KD may not take him together. So, man, what about you? Think Ben Simmons is gonna kick it with him? You think he'll hang out with him?
Ben is gonna go to the with Kyle Korver for the summer and learn how to shoot 3-pointers. We
Ben
about that.
Simmons is gonna go to Australia and do fishing all year,
Yes.
just like he does every summer, and not practice basketball.
Hey, well, exactly. He's getting very good at not being a basketball player. Again,
I'm about to say he's very good at what?
Yeah, not being a basketball player.
Okay,
He's
all
doing
right.
very good at that.
All right.
Hey, keep it pushing, man. Young Player of the Week was one of our favorite things to do.
Those young ballers.
Hey, let me hit him with him first. Just because he's been giving CP3 problems. Jose Grand Theft Alvarado, man. He didn't have that many points tonight, but she's been giving CP, your point guard, whatever you want to call this dude, Mr. Choke Artist, a problem. And he's getting frustrated. And he shows, man, he brings energy to this New Orleans team. I love watching him play. He's all over the place. He's bringing energy. He's my Young Player of the Week. This is the second time we picked him. I'm excited about him, man. I hope he keeps bringing that energy for New Orleans, man. It's exciting to see these young teams go out there because, like we always say, it's a young league, man. It's a young man's game. So seeing these young teams keep doing well and seeing kids like this who come from nowhere do even better, man, I'm salute to him, man.
That's my player of the week, man. Definitely salute, man. And undrafted, too, man. Not scared, man. Think about these young players in the league right now. They're not scared, man. Like, you can tell from him. You can go, like you say, with the thin man, Brandon Ingram, Jason Tatum over there in the Celtics. They not scared of nobody, man.
Yeah.
My Young Player of the Week,
Hit him with
I got Desmond Bang, man.
Got the flamer right now.
Who is this guy? Like,
he's like a little swole pit bull.
He does, man. He plays defense too, man. But this is what I want to let everybody know. Yeah. He went the whole year shooting 44% from three, one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Damn near 50.
Averaged 18%. I'm sorry, averaged 18 points per game this year.
Right.
Nothing to sneeze at. But what the best players do in the league, they up their averages in the playoffs. In that playoffs, he's shooting 49% from three and averaging 23 points a game, man. Shout out to that man. He balling.
Hey, that's very good pick, man.
Very
I
impressive.
agree with you. He's been, we've been talking about him all years, too. He just keeps getting better. And now he's got playoff experience, and he's showing up when it matters. So it'd be good for one of our young players to do something like that. So,
For sure, man. I wish there was some more young players we could shout out on the Bulls, man.
But we can.
Hey, man, but you know what this is? This is the Frankly Speaking Bulls Sports Podcast. Please make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah, thank y'all.
Appreciate everybody checking us out, man.
Appreciate y'all,
Keep
man.
on getting back with us,
Let's
man.
go.
And you know what? Just like that,
we out.
Tired of taking the loss. I turned myself to a boss. Gave up like I was a regular. I came out dripping with sauce. I did this all on my own grind. Like they won't stop hitting my phone line. These hoes they call it the wrong time. Money is coming, it's on time. Tired of taking the loss. I turned myself to a boss. Gave up like I was a regular. I came out dripping with sauce. Yeah. All my plans I've been canceling. Text messages I ain't answering. Enemy trying to channel it. Fake love been surrounding me. Friends posing like a mannequin. Say I changed, they can't handle it. Gave up on me, that was damaging. Know I'm coming, now they panicking.